Hey, welcome everybody from the Pastor's Kitchen, where I get to share with you two of my greatest passions, my love for Christ and cooking. Hey, if you're new to this channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I do welcome comments. Most of all, share with someone else and subscribe. You'll get a notification every time I prepare a new meal. Hey, I'm going to bang out today some breakfast for you, real simple breakfast for you. That's what I'm going to do, which would take no time. I've already heated up the skillets that I'm going to use, those miniature cast iron skillets, and we're going to pop them in the oven. But before I do that, I want to share with you and to the world, to everybody, to remember to stay safe. It's a pandemic going on now. Let's use wisdom. Stay at home if you can stay at home. Distance yourself from someone else that may be ill. Let's make sure that we're keeping our elderly safe. You know, if you're sick, don't go visit your parent. You may want to do that. You know, you can video them. There are so many other things. FaceTime them. So many other methods that we can use. But let's remember to stay safe, okay? Hey, so I'm going to use this morning these Jimmy Dean's. Jimmy Dean's fully cooked turkey. This is one because my wife eats only turkey. So I'm going to do that one. This one is sausage. It's pork sausage. It has diced tomatoes in it, potatoes, sausage, red and green peppers, and onions in it. This one is already prepared for you. Easy to make, really, really simple. So I've got here those two bags, separate bags, because I'm going to do two separate skillets. I've got some Munster cheese. This is my favorite cheese. I've got some mushrooms. I've already done some potatoes. Got some spinach here for you, and my eggs. These are the little small golden potatoes. I've already cooked these. We'll add these to another menu later, but I didn't know that when I purchased this, it had all the potatoes in it and everything. And I normally put the potatoes in this one, so that's what I'm going to do this morning. So we're going to get prepared to get started. Follow me, please, Rosie. All right, we're just going to heat up these skillets just a little and put some butter in them. I'm not measuring anything. Do everything to your liking and to your taste. I want it to go in here slowly there and melt that down over there. And so what I'm going to do first is saute some mushrooms in the skillet that I'm going to use for the turkey only. And in this one, I'm just going to put all of it in there by itself. And we'll add a little bit of something else to it, but not much. I love, love, love mushrooms. I've talked about that before. I've cooked some mushrooms before too. So we're going to get started with this. Let this melt down over here. Melt down over here. Hey, let's add some mushrooms to this dish. To both of them, I'm going to add mushrooms because I love mushrooms. All right, and here we go. Both sides. Not a lot. Not a lot. Just some mushrooms in there. Okay. What I do with the mushrooms is that I season them a little bit, a little black pepper on one side of the skillet here. My favorite, favorite, favorite adobo. I got some people using it now. It adds a little bit of flavoring in there. Over here. I didn't add any pepper over here. I don't want it to cook too fast. This one will cook a little faster than this other eye. This is a smaller eye over here. This one here, I'm going to slow it down. And some garlic. I'm going to add some garlic to this breakfast too. Just to put on these, on the mushrooms. Only just on the mushrooms. Okay? Alright. But you can keep the eye on the skillet when it's cooking. You don't have to follow me constantly. There you go. Just going to cook these down just a little bit. One side of the skillet. I need to turn this one up. I'm going to do two of these at the same time. Now what you have to do is also turn the oven on. I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to pop these in the oven because I'm going to make an omelet with these. I'm going to go ahead and add the turkey in on this side. This one is cooking faster. This is already cooked, this turkey is. So I don't have to do a lot of it with it. There you go. That's the turkey coming on this side to cook this one. These are the potatoes and the sausages and everything in here with it. Let's get a little bit more meat in here. It's got a lot going on in this one. We're going to let those cook. Let's see what we got here. This I'm going to mix in together. That's the mushrooms with the sausages. It's just about cooked already. Not a lot to do with that. This one has got to cook down some. So what I'm going to do, because one side is cooking faster than the other, let's slow this down. Let's speed that one up. There we go. Okay. To the dish with the turkey in it, notice I switched the sides because this one is cooking a little faster. I need it to cook a little faster. I'm going to add some spinach to this. I like to add the spinach down in here now so that I can saute it down some in here and it'll cook down. This is on the side of the turkey. I'm going to push it down in here. Put that over there. This is just about ready. It doesn't take a lot of time. You can do it to your taste, what you like, how you want it. That it's your preference. Nothing else really special about it. I'm going to add a few potatoes to it too. They're already cooked. I don't have to do a lot to these potatoes. Just to cook them down some. Just let this side just simmer over here and cook. Now I'm going to work with this side. This one is the pork. This one will be mine, and the other will be my wife's. Mix that all in together. I got everything in there together. Not a whole lot that I need to do. Let it cook. It's got the tomatoes, the potatoes in it, onions in it, red peppers in it. Really. Everything that you need for an omelet already is in here. Don't have to do a lot. This one, I'm just adding a little bit of more of something else to it. I'm going to mix it around because it's got spinach in it, got the potatoes in it. We are done with that. Okay. What I'm going to do next, scramble 2 eggs. Already broken them open, scrambling the eggs right here. Catch that before it falls. Turn the fire off on both of these. I don't need it on. Okay. And then I'm going to take the egg and pour it over here. Turn the fire off on here too as well. I'm going to add a little bit of spinach to this one as well. My preference, your preference on what you want to do, how you want to make it. I'm going to stir this around a little bit here, just to make sure it's mixed in here well. Got the spinach over in here. All of it's pretty much set. Take some Munster cheese, put it over the top of it. You're going to pop it in the oven for a couple of minutes. You're going to watch it, depending on your oven and how your oven is cooking is how you will monitor it. I have it set at 350 degrees already. Okay, that one is set to cook. Take this one now and put it in the oven. That's it. I'm going to mix this one up because I put some spinach in it. Sometimes I can come down and make breakfast in about 15 minutes. Depending on what I'm cooking, something like this will take me no time. Everything is prepped and a bag of the Jimmy Deans that you have with the sausages and the potatoes in it already. Everything is already in there for you. Break open 2 more eggs now. Okay. Scramble the eggs. Take this egg and put it in there. Now I'm going to blend it in because I don't want it to be to one side. Take my time and just move this around in here so I get egg throughout the entire thing here. Everything is in a little spinach, mushrooms, everything is in there. Take the rest of my cheese, my Munster cheese. Use the cheese of your choice. Munster is just my favorite. I try not to use those traditional cheeses that we grew up with so often. The American cheese, I don't think I've used American cheese in the last 10 to 15 years. I don't use it at all. I'd rather not even have a hamburger if it's got American cheese on it. It's just not my choice that I enjoy. So I'm going to take this one. This may be a little hot, yes. And sit it in the oven. I would say about 5 to 7 minutes. Get a photo of them in there, Razia. and let them cook. This is going to be your omelet. They're going to come right out of the skillet. It's not going to be difficult at all. All right? We're going to let them cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. During that time, I'm going to share with you my word that I have for today, coming out of Proverbs 16 and 16. It says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold? How much better is it to get wisdom than gold? Let's think about that for today. When you turn on the television, and this is especially for my pastors and other leaders as myself, we long to be in an environment where we can minister to other individuals. But wisdom is the principal thing. We have to use wisdom now, and God has blessed us with so many ways that we can reach the masses. We can reach people across the internet, which is such a blessing when we really think about it. And so now we have to do church without walls. Church without walls. And so we have to use wisdom. We don't want to gather ourselves together in the sanctuary and cause more harm than good. Many people are getting sick, not only getting sick, but are dying because we are not practicing social distancing, which is essential for us, and especially for men and women of God. The word says for us to render that unto Caesar that is Caesar's. And then how can we ask other individuals to be obedient to the will of God then we're not being obedient to the laws of the land? And we've got to remember that we have to be obedient to, and not worry about what's happening in the church, if our bills are going to get paid. It is the house of God, and this is the season now that we have to trust God more than ever before. Men and women of God, people around the world, not just us that are in those positions, but people around the world, we have to trust God. Let's look at this omelet in the oven now. Give me a moment. Almost there. I want you to look at that one. That one's just about prepared. Look how nice it is. You could put more cheese on it. Just didn't want to fill it with cheese. Sometimes we like more cheese, sometimes we like less. All right? Okay. All right. We're going to let them cook down in a couple of minutes, and then we'll be right back to you once it's all concluded. Hey P-Fam, we are back, and I am pulling them out of the oven. Oh, look at that. A good 5 minutes. Both of them. Wow. These look good. This is the turkey, I can tell from the larger size of the potatoes. Just lift them up like this, and let's take them and put them on the plate. Plate it, that's one. They come right out of the skillets. That's the beauty of these skillets. They come right out of the skillets. Let's shake this, lift them up. That's breakfast, just like that. That's breakfast. See how beautiful that is? Let me move this out of the way. Okay, 2 omelets. Both of them have spinach in it. One is with turkey, and the other one is with pork. It's your preference. And remember what I used and the packages that I used. Real simple, real easy breakfast to do and breakfast to make. All right? That concludes the breakfast for this morning. Hey, P-Fam, remember, once again, to like, share, subscribe, provide me with your comments. If you want me to cook something particular, let me know that as well. I'm trying to do those things as well too. But remember, I love to cook and I love to preach. So I'm doing both of those things. Share, like, subscribe. God bless you.